Good morning, and it's my pleasure to share with you and introduce our UUCP congregation of Phoenix to a community treasure for the Mexican community, heritage community here in Arizona. His name is Zarco Guerrero, and there's a short videotape that I interviewed him that he could share. So Zarco Guerrero is a local award-winning artist, mask maker, and renowned storyteller. He has studied and traveled internationally, and he's known for the quality of his craftsmanship and artistic ability. This short video interview is about him and his organization called Cultural Coalition that has successfully secured grants to produce the Dia de los Muertos festival free at the Indian Park for the last 10 years. So now we will bring the Mexican community of Phoenix to our sanctuary this morning.
I'll let you know. Okay.
Hello everybody, greetings. Qualitonali, my name is Zarco Guerrero, and I'm part of the Culture Coalition here in the Valley of the Sun, and we celebrate Dia de los Muertos, but we do it with our own flair. As a matter of fact, we don't even call it Dia de los Muertos. Why? Because before colonial times, it wasn't one day, but it was a whole season. Also, it wasn't about death. It wasn't about dying. It was about transcending. It was about letting go of the flesh and letting go of the ego and transcending. Well, that takes place when we die, but it can also take place in our lifetime here on earth. And because we need so much healing in our community, we believe that culture cures. La cultura cura. That by getting our communities to sing, to dance, to celebrate, to dance in the circle, we come together in the circle and we become one with the circle. And we learn that from our ancestors, from the ancient Mexican, our ancestors, and also for the ancestral people of this place, particularly here in the Valley of the Sun. So Dia de los Muertos is much more than death and dying. It's really about living a healthy, productive life here on earth and serving others. So thank you.
Thank you. Mil gracias, Guerrero. I just want to share that you're a treasure here for the people of Phoenix, our community, and that you are very respected. It gives me goosebumps because you're a true healer, curandero, with your art.
Thank you.
And you're the kind of person who has a capacity that you are able to share your funding with other artists, so they too can have their potential expressed.
Exactly.
And I'm really honored to know you my life since I moved here. And this is something that we can do it cross-culturally. You always reach out to other cultures, and I'm happy for that our Unitarian community can meet you.
Wonderful. I love that name, Unitarian, because it's all about unity. It's all about bringing people together from all walks of life, and to commune with the ancestral spirits that are here, because they have so much to teach us about sustainability, about living our life with dignity, at peace with ourselves and with each other. That's what it's all about for us.
Very good. Tlazo Kamate and now what?
Kamate.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Okay, so we're here in this beautiful sanctuary and share the beauty of our space, seeing the mountains and our altar here. And this is an indigenous tradition to remember those who have made their transformation to the great mystery. And so I'm going to share with you a little bit about my reflections. The tradition respects and honors the positive memories of ancestors and those persons whom we loved, so that their footprint is left here. It is believed for thousands of years that if we do not acknowledge the departed one's memory, then they are gone forever. The Day of the Dead is a celebration, as Zarco shared, as a celebration of life and death, family and fun. It is observed in the central and southern states of Mexico, like Michoacan, Mexico City, and Oaxaca, and not so much in the northern states like Durango or Sonora. It is a time to clean the deceased family's gravesite and hold an all-night vigil with candles and food. Most cemeteries in the United States have sundown closing hours, so that this kind of activity would not be possible. But we can build altars at our homes. These are adorned with sugar skulls and marigold flowers. And why the marigold flower? It is because it has a very pungent smell, and that spirit can smell and be attracted to our altars. And we have an altar here in the sanctuary this morning decorated with cultural items and Mexican bread called pan de muerto, and a glass of water and salt for those spirits that are coming. A part of the Day of the Dead is an oral tradition story about a tall female wearing a fancy wide-brimmed hat and on the arms of a dapperly dressed man in a suit. And those two characters were created by the Mexican artist named Guadalupe Posada. He sarcastically portrayed the Mexican social injustice of the early 1900s between the rich and the very poor. This artist is credited to show that death happens to everyone. The Mexican heritage population lives in every part of the United States, and its artists have advocated for grants to create a celebration for the community and families about Dia de los Muertos, replacing the Cinco de Mayo and the beer sales. I was part of this movement by artists when living in Minnesota, and this year there was a U.S. postage stamp decorated with skulls by Tijuana-born artist Luis Fitch, who was one of the artists in Minneapolis and my friend. The Target Corporation, also headquartered in the Twin Cities, commissioned Luis Fitch to create Dia de los Muertos items for stores that were sold nationally. Visiting the local dollar store here, I was told the Dia de los Muertos items sold as fast as they were displayed. So our new congregation of Phoenix celebrates that we have decorated the single altar in the sanctuary for today's service. We do look forward to the next year, 2022, and the opportunity to build several altars and to place the photos of our loved ones. In Phoenix, there was that 10th annual and free to the public festival at the Indian Steels Park, October 24th. That was created by Dr. Perez's organization called Cultural Coalition. I attended that festival last weekend and met friends who were there enjoying the songs and entertainment. And next weekend, there'll be another community festival in Mesa, Arizona. So these festivals heal the loss of loved ones. So I'm deeply honored to share about the Mexica de los Muertos with you this morning in the sanctuary and by Zoom. And some of you were able to pick up the Dia de los Muertos kits. I hope the children enjoyed coloring the skeleton bones and that you made your home altar. I thank each member of our service team, and in this homily, I'm concluding with the respected words of a state leader named Nezahualcóyotl, whose name means hungry coyote. He was a poet, an architect, a visionary leader at the time of the Spanish invasion. And he's credited with these words, quote, "Not forever on earth. Is it true we live on the earth? Not forever on the earth. Only a little while here. Only a little while here." Even though it is made of jade, it can be broken. Even though it is made of gold, it can be worn out. Even though it is made of the beautiful quetzal feathers, they get torn. Not forever on the earth. Only a little while here. Only a little while. I am here to learn to love the human being. End of his words. And I share these words. May you have flowers on your road and time to smell the perfume. Tlazo Pamati, gracias, and thank you so very much. And blessings of harmony, Ometeo, Ima Iponemumane de Nahuatl.